it is a dream come true.
I always wanted to be Minister for Finance in my life. That is the plain truth. I started eyeing this position in the 2013 general election.
Mbadi's job is cut out for him, yet it is a daunting one. Coming to office at a time when the government is struggling literally, serving on a shoestring budget following the failed finance bill of 2024. The hefty pending bills and the debt management as the country stares at debt maturity of loans owed.
If the job is too easy, give it to anybody. Give it to anybody. You don't have to look for quality when the job is too easy. If you are looking for quality, it means the job is difficult and hard.
I have no doubt in my mind that this unity of purpose, unity of making Kenya great, is a unity that is going to benefit everyone.
With the failed Finance Bill 2024 considered an egg on the face of President William Ruto, Nyanza leaders have asked the president to give Mbadi a listening ear and not to entirely rely on his economic advisors.
Usiwakubalie wale wakora wengine waende mbele yake, wachie wazi. Let him not only report to you. I beg you, let Mbadi only report to you and a good job will be done.
Told me, Mbadi, nyorosha kazi sawa sawa. And I promise you, nitanyorosha, I will give you advice the way I find it correct. And you have guaranteed me that even if I tell you something that does not please you, you will respect it and you will listen.
The CS Treasury, hitting the ground running literally, explained that some parts of Nyanza region had been neglected and lagged behind in development, calling for affirmative action. Mbadi, who has received massive backing from his staff, has been Raila Odinga's close ally for years.
So indeed, it is a dream come true for John Mbadi, who says that he has been eyeing the position of the Treasury Cabinet Secretary since 2013. 2013 is when Raila was vying for the presidency again when he failed. That means he knew that if Raila wins at that moment, he was to become the CS for the Treasury. Treasury is one of the lucrative position in Kenya, and it amasses so much power and control and even influence over other ministries. So the new Treasury CS now has been mandated with a very heavy duty of covering and coming up with better way to curb corruption and wastage in the government. Though it will be a very difficult job for John Mbadi because the Finance Bill 2024 was flopped, or it flopped because of the demonstrations which led to even attack on parliament. Even the generation of Gen Z who had been on the street protesting, which led to this vacancy and which the opportunity came for John Mbadi. This now means that John Mbadi has been mandated with a very heavy task of trying to come up with solutions, to come up with better governance and in terms of resource allocation and resource control. In the previous days, you have seen that indeed the government of Kenya has been mandated with a very heavy duty, which is to come up with better solution, curb wastage and corruption. In the previous year, the finance bill were really not that much debated because they never had those clauses. But with this generation, information is power and information is everywhere. Information is a digital gold mine, which means that in the coming days, there will be heavy task and heavy work for John Mbadi, who indeed had a good homecoming ceremony. The homecoming ceremony in rural Nyanza, where he comes from, or the constituency which he has been an MP for 15 years till 2022, that is from 2007 up to 2022, it has been very neglected as they purport for many years, or many people claim that the region has been neglected for the longest time, but now they have been included in the government, and we really hope to see what they are going to do or which kind of solutions are they going to come up with in the future. John Mbadi is now having a heavy task, even with the JSS teachers who are still on the streets. He needs to come up with measures which can help the people or the teachers who are in the street. On other places, the Treasury Cabinet Secretary will also face challenges in terms of taxation, especially on fuel and other things. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment about this story. so that you can get informed a lot.